On August 8th, 2019, a lonely 80-year-old man in Dublin who had not spoken to anyone in 3 weeks received a knock on his door. August 8th, 2019, Dublin, Ireland. Seamus is sitting in his armchair. 3 p.m. The television is off. The house is completely silent. His wife Bridget passed away 4 months ago. His children live far away. Canada, Australia, too far for ordinary Tuesdays. He has not left the house in 11 days, has not spoken to another human being in 3 weeks, not one word. He eats because his body demands it, sleeps because exhaustion forces it, but mostly he just sits, talking to her empty chair, telling her about the weather, about the birds outside the window, about how unbearably quiet the house has become. When a knock at the front door startles him, he does not move at first. Nobody knocks anymore. A second knock, patient, unhurried. He rises slowly and opens the door. A young man, warm eyes, a gentle smile, holding a brown paper bag. A complete stranger. "Mr. Seamus?" He blinks. "Yes. I'm sorry to arrive without warning. I was sent by someone who loves you very much." The young man holds out the bag. "She said you haven't been eating properly. She said you have been skipping your tea. And she said you need to stop apologizing to her empty chair. Because she's not in the chair." The young man smiles gently. "She said you know exactly where she is?" Seamus cannot speak. His eyes fill completely. The young man places the bag in his hands. Inside is a fresh loaf of brown bread, a small pot of honey, and a note. He waits until he's back in his armchair, opens it with trembling hands. 3 lines, that is all. "Stop sitting in the dark, my love. Open the curtains. Feed yourself. Call the children. I am not gone. I am just in the next room." He looked up from the note. The front door was still open. The young man was gone. He walked to the gate and looked both ways down the empty street. Nothing. He called his daughter in Canada that evening, spoke for 2 hours, laughed twice. He opened the curtains the next morning, made himself a proper breakfast, sat in his own chair. He looked at her empty chair with a different feeling. Not emptiness. Something warmer. Something that felt almost like company. If you want more stories like this, write yes in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching.